Hey Internet, my name is Abby and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program on wings. Yes, we are flying up to Jewel currently with Kerman, and here at first I like to rename its vessel because it's now the, let me just check, I think it's a Pool Expedition, let me just check my notes. Yeah, Bering is flying to Pool, okay, it's a Pool Expedition. And he is shortly before his correction burn, so about 5 days have passed since our flight for the very first contract. And speaking of contracts, I found out something very interesting. Maybe I just haven't seen this in the last episode as I played around with contracts for the very first time. Let me at first align my spacecraft with the maneuver node, and I found out when I'm seeing here the contracts that I can extend a little bit more the information, and then I see, okay, transmit or recover scientific data from space around Lace, and when I see a little bit more complex missions like explore Pole, achieve orbit around Pole, transmit or recover scientific data from space around Pole, and so on. So I think as I was looking through the contract, or as I was doing my flight in order to test the what was it, the jet engine, I haven't seen this, and I was wondering, well, which altitude was needed I to fly at to do the test, and which velocities and so on. And maybe I just should have clicked on the contracts, or I just should have used my mouse wheel or something like this. So right now I found out what is going on, and this is pretty amazing. And now before I'm doing the burn, let me just search for Jewel. Let me zoom out a little bit to demonstrate what our correction burn is doing. Jewel, focus view on Jewel. Our current trajectory is barely reaching the sphere of influence of Jewel, so in this case it's just flickering around, and the burn will change our trajectory so that we are coming to our Jewel periapsis of about 60 kilometers. This is definitely inside the atmosphere, but we can fix this later on, and this is a better trajectory than coming to a trajectory where we are barely reaching the sphere of influence of Jewel, and this is a little bit not so good. And in this case, let me fix this right now. So yeah, 1 minute out is good enough. Let me do the burn, and oh, it's just a 28-second burn. This is great. This is great. Okay, Bering is now doing his burn, his mid-course correction burn, so that he is preparing his flight up to Jewel. And hopefully, if everything works well, we just will meet him again once he's arriving at Jewel and once he's doing the aero capture in Jewel's atmosphere, before he will then fly up to Pole and do his landing on Pole. Okay, burn is completed. Let me remove the marker. Oh, we are on a collision course with Jewel. Do I need... yeah, I just need to increase a little bit the burn. Now we are at 230 kilometers. This is a little bit above the atmosphere of Jewel's atmosphere, but this is good enough. This is good enough. Well done, well done. Okay, Bering is now on his mission and on a good trajectory up to Jewel. This is just amazing. What about his liquid fuel? Well, we do have enough fuel left. This is great, and the fuel tanks are still disabled. Yes, they are. This is cool. Okay, in this case, Bering is on a good way, and the next mission is the next mid-course correction burn for our Moho Expedition with Robo Kerman. So let me do a next time warp and bring you back in once we have reached the next maneuver node for Robo Kerman. Okay, here we are with Robo Kerman and his Moho Expedition, and we are only 4.5 minutes out of the maneuver node, and it's a 104.3 meters per second burn, and the burn will bring us down to a carbon periapsis of 1 kilometer. And you might ask why I'm doing this. Well, the reason behind this is we do have only 113 units of liquid fuel left, so the whole spacecraft is then empty, and I'm not quite sure how much fuel is left after the burn, so I like to be on the safe side, and I like to have my approach and my arrival at Kerbin directly in the thickest parts of the atmosphere, so that I will definitely land on Kerbin and that I'm not returning anymore. And yeah, in this case, I like to bring down my periapsis to almost crashing into the surface. And I can fix this maybe later on once we are inside Kerbin's sphere of influence. But right now I just like to remain on this approach in the case that we are running out of fuel or something like this. And yeah, we are 3.5 minutes out. I think I can do the burn right now. So, full throttle. Let us do the burn. Okay, the burn is quite fast. Because, well, the spacecraft is almost empty, so it's pretty light. And the two nuclear rocket engines are quite powerful. Let me now turn around and make sure that I'm aiming at the maneuver node, and look how Robo Kerman is smiling. He knows that he's coming back from his very first interplanetary mission and even from his very first space mission, and this is pretty amazing. And he got even upgraded in the last episode as we found a contract for him to science data from space around Moho, transmit or recover scientific data from space around Moho. And here, Robo Kerman is bringing back such data, and this is just amazing. Oh, we do have a collision with Kerbin. Well, this is not so bad. We can fix this, as I said, later on. And how much fuel is left? 96 units of liquid fuel. Okay, so let me just check. We will have our encounter in 11 days and 21 hours. So I will do a short time warp, and I will bring you back in once we are arriving at Kerbin. Okay. Here we are. We do have a visual on the blue marble or on Kerbin. And yeah, we are only 3 minutes out of the sphere of influence of Kerbin, and Robo Kerman is smiling. He is so happy that he's coming back safe from his very first mission, and this is just amazing. This is really great, as he's now returning. Okay, let's speed up a little bit our approach process, so that we are having our Kerbin encounter and the change in the sphere of influence. Let's get a little bit closer to the encounter. Okay, only 14 seconds to go, and then we should be inside the sphere of influence of Kerbin. This is just amazing. This is really amazing, and Robo Kerman is smiling because he is now seeing his home planet, and he knows he is now returning. Okay, the nav ball has switched, the altimeter has switched, and we are now in the sphere of influence of Kerbin. This is amazing, and we currently do have a collision course, but this is alright. But I like to do inside the sphere or inside the orbit of the moon a small correction burn, because I think when I'm now arriving it will be quite high g-forces, so I like to reduce a little bit. Maybe 24 kilometers should be still good enough, I guess, to land. And yeah, I will do this inside the orbit of the moon, because then I will also undock from my interplanetary stage to get rid of the thing, and the interplanetary stage will then remain on the collision course trajectory, and Robo Kerman will have a little bit more easy and friendly trajectory and re-entry into the atmosphere of Kerbin. So in this case here, 5 hours to go. Let us speed up and approach our home planet. And Robo Kerman is really smiling. He's really happy as he gets aware that he is only hours away from returning back to Kerbin and finally breathing fresh air and getting out of his capsule, and yeah, finally being at home again. Okay, only 4 minutes. Let me, in preparation at first, bring over the liquid fuel from the interplanetary stage to my Moho lander, and I can refuel my Moho lander. This is crazy. This is really cool. Okay, let's refuel the Moho lander. And we are currently 7,000 kilometers above Kerbin, and we are falling down. And look at our velocity. We are already quite fast as we are approaching. And okay, right now it's time to say goodbye to our interplanetary stage. It did an amazing job for us, but right now it's time to say goodbye to it, because we want now to prepare our re-entry. And okay, in this direction we can do our burn. Let me activate our engine. Very nice, very nice. Okay, 3 minutes. Let's get a little bit closer to the maneuver node, as we are drifting away from our interplanetary stage. Okay, let's do the burn. Let's do the gently burn and cut the engine. Well done. So what have we done? We are now having a Kerbin period. Oh, we can raise it a little bit, 24 kilometers. This is good enough. Okay, and we will even land on the daylight side. This is just amazing. Oh, this is great. Okay, let's speed up a little bit so that we are getting closer. And we would... we almost could have landed on Kerbal Space Center. Can we fix this somehow? 19 seconds, 47 seconds when I want to bring this up. This would use a lot of fuel. No, I don't think that I can really change this. So I will have a splashdown, but I will be quite close to the Kerbal Space Center. Oh, camera. And this is just amazing. This is just amazing that I'm getting so close during my landing as I'm coming back from Moho, the most inner planet of the Kerbal system. And yeah, this is just amazing. Do we have somewhere a marker of our interplanetary stage? No, completely not. Sorry for making you dizzy. But look at this beautiful view. This is also so amazing. How is Robo seeing the whole thing? Well, he's just seeing the sky. Let me switch over here. The Kerbin departure stage. Our interplanetary stage is about to crash now into the ocean. This is great. Okay, and we are also getting closer. So I think I can speed up a little bit the last descent. And we even have a visual on the mountain region just before Kerbal Space Center. This is amazing. We almost can see Kerbal Space Center and wave to our guys over there. This is cool. This is really cool. And here, the interplanetary stage is gone. Ooh, and we now have the re-entry effects. Look at this. This must be amazing. Ooh. This is crazy. And look at this. Look at the cool atmosphere. And oh, the re-entry effects are really they are really crazy. Okay, and well, look at the high G-forces. I thought I will make it a little bit more easy for Robo to survive this or to experience the re-entry, but look at the high G-force. Well, they are decreasing now. This is good. And camera is doing interesting stuff. And yeah, there is the island. There's the island with the second runway, and somewhere over there must be Kerbal Space Center. This is cool. This is really cool. And yeah, our velocity is going down, so we will definitely remain in Kerbin's atmosphere, and we will definitely land here. This is cool. And this is really cool. And yeah, the G-forces were also okay, and we just got a little bit into the red, but we haven't brought the needle up to 15G or so it was hopefully okay for Robo Kerman to survive his re-entry as he was coming back home. And he is still... Oh, this is a beautiful view. I need to rotate this a little bit around. This is an interesting view. This is cool. Wait, let me... Wow. Let me have a visual on the island. This is cool. This is just amazing. This is an interesting view. Okay. Great. Very nice. And yeah, okay, we are now falling back down and we are splashing down somewhere around here, okay? This is cool. This is really cool. And we are already quite slow. Robo Kerman is now a little bit scared during the last minutes of his flight as he is approaching. Well, I think it's a little bit scary to be aware that you do not see any land from your landing position. Well, there's only ocean around you. Okay, I think this could be a little bit scary. Maybe you can barely see... No, I think we even can't see this island over there. It will also disappear behind the horizon. Yeah, it's gone. Okay. And it's time to pop the chutes. So, let me... Below 5 kilometers. Okay, now it's time to pop the chutes. And we are still falling quite fast. Maybe I have a little bit too much fuel inside the capsule. Well, I can now disable SAS. We do not need it anymore because now the parachute's giving us a little bit of direction. And yeah, Robo Kerman. Robo Kerman is returning from Moho, so we finished the next mission. We finished the next interplanetary mission, and then we should have some more science data and some more insights inside our science archives from Moho, from the landing on Moho. Okay, and yes, let me now do a little bit of physical time acceleration to get a bit closer to the ocean, and I think I need to do a gently burn with the engine to slow us down, that the engine is not getting destroyed on contact with the ocean and with the waves. Okay, 50 meters, let me now throttle up. Okay, we are below 5 meters per second, this is good enough. And we have a gently landing and landing. Well done, well done. Okay. Robo is back home. Robo is back home. Whoa. And yeah, this was also a proof of concept because this design was used or is used for the landers on Pole, on Warp, and on Wall, and everything went well. And now it's time to recover the vessel and bring back Robo Kerman back home to the KSC. Okay, science. 1456 science for this mission. Okay, what have we done? Material study. Mystery goo from the surface. Material study via high space over Moho. Gravity scan from Moho surface. Temperature scan. Seismic scan. Surface sample. Recovery of a vessel returned from the surface of Moho. Wow, this gives us 105 science. Not bad, not bad. 9 experiments recovered. Parts. Okay, the lander can. This time we are 162.2 kilometers from KC away, and this gives us only 9. I am not understanding this right now, but this gives us only a 90% value. Okay, so the part value is maybe already calculated before, and we not see the whole value. Okay, this is great. So we got back 22,000 funds. Okay, this is cool. This is cool. And Robo Kerman gave us 6 reputation for returning, so we have a total reputation of 717. Oh, this is cool. Oh, this is cool. Okay. Good job, Robo Kerman. Good job. Okay, Robo Kerman is back home. And let us at first have a visit of the science archives, because Moho, we now finished Moho. We have situations. We have something in high space, and 15 hidden. There are more experiments I can do. That's interesting. But which experiments? 14 hidden, 12 hidden. Or is this the total amount of experiments? Well, anyways, okay. So we have something from the surface. So yeah, we finished Moho. We finished Moho. This is amazing, and we brought back all the data. Oh, this is great. This is great. Okay, Moho is finished, and let me have a view on the not active, but on the archives. We have science data from space around Moho, which gave us, wow, 947 prestige and a lot of money. Well, we do have a lot of money, and also a little bit of science. We are currently at 5,500 science, so I hope in the near future Squad will implement new parts I can unlock, because right now I have so many science. Okay, is there test TT-70 radial decoupler on an escape trajectory out of grass? Why should I do this? Science data from space around Jewel. Transmit science data from space around Jewel. I think, well, we are flying to Jewel. Let me accept this. plant flag on Duna. We have already done this, and I do not want to do this right now again. Maybe later on the series. Plant flag on Eve. We just done this. You are a little bit too late. Plant flag on Minmus. No, not so much right now. Test Kerbin KR. Advanced engine landed at Kerbin. No. Test liquid fuel engine on suborbit. No. I do not want to do this. So, we still have a lot of contracts going on. Most are connected with our Jewel expedition. This is great. And one is connected with our Dress expedition. This is also cool. Okay. Very nice. What is this? Contract complete. Science data from space around Moho. Okay, well done. And the astronaut complex. Assigned. So many cosmonauts are currently in space and on their way. This is cool. And here, Robo Kerman is safely back home, and he is now relaxing inside the astronaut complex. This is cool. And this is also the end of today's episode. I hope you like this, and I hope you will be joining me in the next episode when we continue with our space exploration and our interplanetary missions. In this case, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, my name is Abby. See you!